Rachirujo game Jakom chairman Margor.
Imano boyet appetizer.
Uparo nango. Oi branch. Lila.
Peter Udo Sumu. Don't discanyo. One muna kodi.
Koriso gula kodi nita Margor Mahia. Alila kotelo Facebook kanyo. Uligana wei branch kanyo. Ani ulolo adengone Gor Mahia. Ani lele yanyo sere adengone kogalo. Imunu woko kanyo galo ulganye. Dr. Meladena chu Gor Mahia. Tachugo kanyo nyamo. Nino goro nyamo timbebe uneno yawa. Madara nyingi kila nyanga unelu ukanye. Anyangi nyongo jako dongo seme. Oruo jode achugo ndiwa. Chienge daiwa achugo inyaka. Togoro sungu achugo kisuo. Olaga luo achugo kisuo kanyo. Kundi ndini arabue. Unyonyi soja chumbita. Ya mdavadi nikanye. Toni nyakorose unikanye. Olewa ura goyo. Ai. Kogalo nigitundi. Matini uda lego ulisiara. coach mar jogor. Ai. Kula waya. Onere wangi wane pakanyo.
Vipi wasee, welcome back to our how-to videos. Vipi wasee, welcome back to our how-to videos with SportPesa. Leo nataka tujifunze kucheza the SportPesa Mega Jackpots. Kama unavyojua, SportPesa is the true home of jackpots. Na sasa kwa jackpot yetu tuko na 5 jackpots in one. Yes, 5 jackpots in one. Come ni kushow. So, saizi tunatumia website. So, enda kwa website yako ya SportPesa. And then, unaenda una click Mega Jackpot. Unaona iko na 17 games. So leo tuseme tunajiamini tucheze jackpot ya 13 games. Unaenda hapo, unachagua games zako randomly kama vile nafanya saa hizi. Randomly hadi zifike 13. Game tu yenye unaona unajiamini nayo ndio unaekelea. So hapo ikishafika kwa 13 games, utaenda hapo chini, utaona imekuactivatea place the jackpot. Na kwa wale mabazenga mabazua kujiamia na zote 17 out of 17. Hivi ndivyo kunaendanga. Lea zako 17. Mega jackpot, the biggest jackpot, 17 games. Unachagua vile unajiaminia. Kama umeridhika, unaekelea beti yako.
Oya majamaa, tuko na the mega jackpot bonus winner anaitwa JMO from Gedho.
Kwa majina naitwa James Macharia na nafanya kazi ya mechanic. Nilijoin SportPesa last year November date 28 hapo ndio nilifungua account yangu ya kwanza na nikaanza kubet na kutumia quick pick. Na hiyo kwa bahati tu nilipata ya kwanza, nilibahatika tu hivi nikakula 20k hivi. Second ndio hiyo nimeekelea tu kwa hiyo quick pick pia. Nimejaribu nayo tu hivi nikapata hiyo 3 million.
Congratulations bana.
Sasa kwangu mimi nasikia tu la. Januari imekuwa poa sana na pia ni end month pia. Hizo pesa nimepata napanga tu ni deal tu na vitu za gari tu bado. Tafute ka place hivi niweke shop ya spare na uziange maspare nikiwatengenezea gari bado. Bado hata kama nimepata hii 3 million kwa game 15 out of 17. Bado hizo za juu hapo 84 million hizo ndio na aim. Sasa nipate, taendelea kabisa.
Kanye, uiti unukanye, awiro goro maya, sama wiro kogalo nyamutimbe. Kitabi,
ahora jeni yuae.
alele wiro nyakodongo. Achirere wujoge, rachire rwaklepi, sete makogalo romo, kare kuduri tango.
Vipi wasee, welcome back to our how-to videos with SportPesa. Leo nataka tujifunze kucheza the SportPesa Mega Jackpots. Kama unavyojua, SportPesa is the true home of jackpots. Na sasa kwa jackpot yetu tuko na 5 jackpots in one. Yes, 5 jackpots in one. Come nikushow. So, saizi tunatumia website. So, enda kwa website yako ya SportPesa and then unaenda una click Mega Jackpot. Unaona iko na 17 games. So leo tuseme tunajiamini tucheze jackpot ya 13 games. Unaenda hapo, unachagua games zako randomly kama vile nafanya saa hizi. Randomly hadi zifike 13. Game tu unaona unajiamini nayo ndio unaekelea. So hapo ikishafika kwa 13 games, utaenda hapo chini, utaona imekuactivatea place the jackpot. Na kwa wale mabazenga mabazua kujiaminia na zote 17 out of 17. Hivi ndivyo kunaendanga. Kelea zako 17. Mega jackpot, the biggest jackpot, 17 games. Unachagua vile unajiaminia. Kama umeridhika, unaekelea beti yako. Vipi wasee, welcome back to our how-to videos with SportPesa. Leo nataka tujifunze kucheza the SportPesa Mega Jackpots. Kama unavyojua, SportPesa is the true home of jackpots. Na sasa kwa jackpot yetu tuko na 5 jackpots in one. Yes, 5 jackpots in one. Come nikushow. So, saizi tunatumia website. So, enda kwa website yako ya SportPesa and then unaenda una click Mega Jackpot. Unaona iko na 17 games. So leo tuseme tunajiamini tucheze jackpot ya 13 games. Unaenda hapo, unachagua games zako randomly kama vile nafanya saa hizi. Randomly hadi zifike 13. Game tu unaona unajiamini nayo ndio unaekelea. So hapo ikishafika kwa 13 games, utaenda hapo chini, utaona imekuactivatea place the jackpot. Na kwa wale mabazenga mabazua kujiaminia na zote 17 out of 17. Hivi ndivyo kunaendanga. Kelea zako 17. Mega jackpot, the biggest jackpot, 17 games. Unachagua vile unajiaminia. Kama umeridhika, unaekelea beti yako. Kumbuka kucheza SportPesa Mega Jackpot ni 99 bob tu. Alafu sasa ziko na bonuses chungu nzima. SportPesa Mega Jackpot, icheze design yako.
Oya majamaa, tuko na the Mega Jackpot bonus winner anaitwa JMO from Gedho.
Kwa majina naitwa James Machalia na nafanya kazi ya mechanic. Nilijoin SportPesa last year November date 28 hapo ndio nilifungua account yangu ya kwanza na nikaanza kubet na kutumia quick pick. Na hiyo kwa bahati tu nilipata ya kwanza, nilibahatika tu hivi nikakula 20k hivi. Second ndio hiyo nimeekelea tu kwa hiyo quick pick, pia nimejaribu nayo tu hivi na nikapata hiyo 3 million.
Congratulations bana.
Sasa kwangu mimi nasikia tu la Januari imekuwa poa sana na pia ni end month pia. Hizo pesa nimepata napanga tu ni deal tu na vitu za gari tu, bado tafute ka place hivi niweke shop ya spare na uziange maspare nikiwatengenezea gari bado hata kama nimepata hii 3 million kwa game 15 out of 17, bado hizo za juu hapo 284 million hizo ndio na aim sasa nipate, taendelea kabisa.
Vipi wasee, welcome back to our how to videos with SportPesa. Leo nataka tujifunze kucheza the SportPesa Mega Jackpots. Kama unavyojua, SportPesa is the true home of jackpots. Na sasa kwa jackpot yetu tuko na 5 jackpots in 1. Yes, 5 jackpots in 1. Come ni kushow. So, saizi tunatumia website. So, enda kwa website yako ya SportPesa and then unaenda una click Mega Jackpot. Unaona iko na 17 games. So leo tuseme tunajiamini tucheze jackpot ya 13 games. Unaenda hapo, unachagua games zako randomly kama vile nafanya saa hizi. Randomly hadi zifike 13. Game tu unaona unajiamini nayo ndio unaekelea. So hapo ikishafika kwa 13 games, utaenda hapo chini, utaona imekuactivatea place the jackpot. Na kwa wale mabazenga mabazua kujiaminia na zote 17 out of 17, hivi ndivyo kunaendanga. Kelea zako 17. Mega jackpot, the biggest jackpot, 17 games. Unachagua vile unajiaminia. Kama umeridhika, unaekelea beti yako. Kumbuka kucheza SportPesa Mega Jackpot ni 99 bob tu, alafu sasa ziko na bonuses chungu nzima. SportPesa Mega Jackpot, icheze design yako.
Oya majamaa, tuko na the Mega Jackpot bonus winner anaitwa JMO from Gedho.
Kwa majina naitwa James Machalia na nafanya kazi ya mechanic. Nilijoin SportPesa last year November date 28 hapo ndio nilifungua account yangu ya kwanza na nikaanza kubet na kutumia quick pick. Na hiyo kwa bahati tu nilipata ya kwanza, nilibahatika tu hivi nikakula 20k hivi. Second ndio hiyo nimeekelea tu kwa hiyo quick pick, pia nimejaribu nayo tu hivi na nikapata hiyo 3 million.
Congratulations bana.
Sasa kwangu mimi nasikia tu la Januari imekuwa poa sana na pia ni end month pia. Hizo pesa nimepata napanga tu ni deal tu na vitu za gari tu, bado tafute ka place hivi niweke shop ya spare na uziange maspare nikiwatengenezea gari bado hata kama nimepata hii 3 million kwa game 15 out of 17, bado hizo za juu hapo 284 million hizo ndio na aim sasa nipate, taendelea kabisa.
Rachiere wujoge, rachiere waklepi, seche ma kogalo romo, kare puduri tango, kogalo kanyo nyamo pe. Ai, chomo nyagi bigala aleni duno kelo yemo dir goma wiro woro maya sama wiro kogalo mon miela duwa alenda viro nyako dongo seme na viro mo aviro nyako dongo seme na viro mo Rachiere ai wuyoge, chula yogono ni kanye, ni tawir nani nya kochomo nyagi bigala, kogalo mamutile,
Autimo mokadi inginia.
Lo chola unkanye, paiso kot unkanye, sama wiro kogalo, sama nengone gor, kogalo kanyo nyamo. Kiblaga tulkanye, witi unkanye, awiro gor maya.
Majamaa tuko na the mega jackpot bonus winner anaitwa JMO from Gedho.
Kwa majina naitwa James Macharia na nafanya kazi ya mechanic. Nilijoin SportPesa last year November date 28 hapo ndio nilifungua account yangu ya kwanza na nikaanza kubet na kutumia quick pick. Na hiyo kwa bahati tu nilipata ya kwanza, nilibahatika tu hivi nikakula 20k hivi. Second ndio hiyo nimeekelea tu kwa hiyo quick pick pia. Nimejaribu nayo tu hivi na nikapata hiyo 3 million.
Congratulations bana.
Sasa kwangu mimi nasikia tu la. Januari imekuwa poa sana na pia ni end month pia. Hizo pesa nimepata napanga tu ni deal tu na vitu za gari tu bado. nitafute ka place hivi niweke shop ya spare na uziange maspare nikiwatengenezea gari bado hata kama nimepata hii 3 million kwa game 15 out of 17, bado hizo za juu hapo 284 million hizo ndio na aim sasa nipate, nitaendelea kabisa.
yogono ni kanye nitawer nani nya kotomo nya gimigala kogalo mamutive
Autima mokadi engineer.
Lo cholo unkanye paiso kot unkanye sama wiro kogalo sama nengone gor kogalo kanyo nyamo Kiblaga tunkanye, witi unkanye, awiro gor Mahia, sama wiro kogalo nyamutimbe. Kitabi,
Awuda jene yuaye.
alela wiro nyakodongo. Achirere wujoge, rachire rwaklepi, sete makogalo rongo. Kare puduri kango kogalo kanyo nyamo pe ai la nene nyako chomo nyadi migala aleni duno kilo nyamo dirgoma kawiro waro Mahia sama wiro kogalo Mon miela dua Alida viro nyako dongo seme na viro mo Viro nyako dongo seme na viro mo Solo mono nyango mano jagor Solo mono siyo mano jagor Jiro nyango gor Arum mano jagor Arum ere mano jagor Gala ere mago jagor Gala ere mago jagor Chienko bola mago jagor Ay Ani wolo la nyol tum negor Adengi na negor Amulo wuya legor tinga Amulo wulo dinga molo pedo mos Ogalo gor Mahia winje
Joey.
Aero dengi na negor Mita wiro luo negor Mita dengi na negor Ayla patrol ni kanye Agwampo patrol ni kanye Ogalo wulo kanye winje
Bogalo Bogalo
Alena viro nyako dongo seme na viro mo Aviro nyagi pindi manyako na viro mo Aviro kawiro kanyo galo na viro mo Aviro kawiro gor Mahia viro mo Agwambu wonya nego mano jagor Kaila patron maro jagor Amolo patron mano jagor Ambrose rachir mano jagor Ambrose rachir mano jagor Onelo wino mano jagor Onelo wino mano jagor
Akini Kenya, baby girl, nikikamba silza na jana.
I got a under the pressure. If your foot up is taken away, no, we cheat and take a car, we all under pressure, my friend. Sometimes when you feel you cry down, I wish you happy, no, but do not make it stress, cause if I feel the better, not feel living at the ghetto, to be under the pressure, my friend. Yeah, Lord have mercy, this can't get no worse, up, we call it a curse, so me heart is a hurt me. Call it searching, because from me birth, the first me, I feel like the father desert me. But mal when the pressure is up, me never give up, no, me never give in. And me have to send up a prayer, feeling better living. I can't buy, so I better be seen. Under the pressure, yeah, under the pressure. If your foot up is take away, no, we cheat and take a car, we all under pressure, my friend. Sometimes when you feel you cry down, I wish you happy, no, but do not make it stress, cause if I feel the better, not feel living at the ghetto, to be under the pressure, my friend. Why you think I want you all for myself? Baby, I'm a trophy, put me on your shelf. Like you all my savings. Give me your thoughts on my chest. Give you everything, I know I'm not too bad. Get your file clean and your body blessed. I know I'm your leave, on me today. Not a mileage like you get me from New Zealand. Hardly see my face on social media. Baby, you are Rolls Royce, them Galatina. No one to drive off and I'm not there. Boy, I seen you before in my dreams. Baby, you know you're my queen. Having you here is hard to believe. Girl, tell you hot enough. You want madness, your body a platinum, Latino. Boy, me and tell you say hot enough. And you love me, I'm in love you, body now. Love you, body now.
Girl, I got a thing for you. Green bean at the pack, I have the king for you. I don't care what them other guys bring to you. I got the loving to go fling to you. Passionately, me heart does I sing for you. Baby girl, you know me, I cling to you. House, car, and land, and I'll ring for you. Because you changed my life, so me into you. Talk about me dream, girl. You me say me need it on my world. Because my girl, and bring it come. Because my girl, and bring it come. But me dream, girl. You me say me need it on my world. My girl and bring it come. My girl and bring it come. But bang 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 bang. Dream
Rock.
Yeah. Yeah. Hapo tu. Regardless tuko jaba, wengine wako meki, zetu ni mjama, zenu pikipiki, leo tunaenda Canada, beba ziki mingi, kakuna mamadam, beba sido mingi, ni mimi hapo back left, paparazzi, wanaifanya ngumu kufanya usherat, nakumbuka kabla nifuge manati, nilikuwa na wakunywa na ile koloni ya Versace, squeeze backseat, ilikuwa love seat, smooth na manual unafikiria ni automatic, team kwa window muadhara ndo hatutaki, hapa perfection tunaifanya bila practice, mbele naona success, nafunga hat-trick, mindo the chest weight joy tisha happy, tangu tuingie kwa hii mchezo sindo heartbeat, Nairobi City tunairan kama athlete, dance tusijali, atukujudge, dance tusijali, dance tusijali, dance tusijali, atukujudge, dance tusijali, atukujudge. hapo tu, hapo tu, hapo tu, hapo tu, usijali, hatukujaji, hapo tu, hapo tu, hapo tu. Isoti hape, ni kuhand, alafu kampi loka lang, nipingize ndani ya box bal, julo siwezi kubali kula tu kwa macho. Ambia bini man mepata kunywa dance. After leo utarudisha whip salo. After leo na wacha armies na mavalo. Hata kitisha funa kakukuwa na passport. Kitu kaini rea ichimbe ndo wipate. Mina nyash kwa hewa ni kama jet ya private. Vutia wateja ni kama we kwa magnet. Utatachoteja hadi wa itane. Dance to sijali, hatukujaji. Hapo tu, hapo tu, hapo tu, hapo tu, usijali, hatukujaji. Hapo tu, hapo tu, hapo tu, hapo tu.
Okonko pole nimekuja ghafla. Ni vile wewe ukuwa umenibamba. Nakupenda manze wewe ukuwa humble. Legend, wewe ni icon.
Kwanza weka mbali. Femi one, mukwa nimekutamani.
Kongo umeanza kunichocha. Nisho, ni wapi uliniona?
Femi one, wewe unibamba. Kwa Instagram nikichekizo mapata.
Okonko na kitabu utawezana?
Tawezana.
Nikikupea utawezana?
Tawezana. Manze Femi one nikikupata. Nitakupenda kabile napenda Tumblr.
Okonko na kitabu utawezana?
Tawezana.
Nikikupea utawezana?
Tawezana. Manze Femi one nikikupata. Nitakupenda kabile napenda Tumblr.
Kujani pole, wewe ukakuchagua, mdomo ukasema nakupenda. Pia umepona, alokutesa moyo kusumbua, maumivu yamekwenda. Ni sawa, ilopewa, machoni pepese wapi nikipofu kwako siwe. Penzi limetara napepewa, harufu ya marashi ngetachi shingoni. Uvae
down and I play straight to you. I'm all you need, don't go searching for. Been to hell, now we back, look where we are. Yeah. This kind of love will be by the power. Damn it, love, like the way you play, sitting in the heat. To the beat, I'm to turn and wanna be me. Always wanna hit the road with me, wanna be with me. Guess who's feeling me? Girl, this love is real. Streets been military. Guess who's sticking with me? Such an infinity. Finish me, I'm finity. Never leaving me, never sticking with me, never. Basically, I'm
Ongeza mic kidogo. One, two. Can we get for the hotel? Staff from the hotel? Hotel staff? Wagopo wase wa hoteli. Until lunch. Yeah. So, we are waiting for you guys. No, you're waiting for. One, two. DJ. DJ, you have it? Chico.
Vipi wasee, welcome back to our how-to videos with SportPesa. Leo nataka tujifunze kucheza the SportPesa Mega Jackpots. Kama unavyojua, SportPesa is the true home of jackpots. Na sasa kwa jackpot yetu tuko na 5 jackpots in 1. Yes, 5 jackpots in 1. Come nikushow. So, saizi tunatumia website. So, enda kwa website yako ya SportPesa. And then, unaenda una click Mega Jackpot. Unaona, iko na 17 games. So, leo, tuseme tunajiamini tucheze jackpot ya 13 games. Unaenda hapo, unachagua games zako randomly. Kama vile nafanya saa hizi. Randomly, hadi zifike 13. Game tu unaona unajiamini nayo, ndio unaekelea. So, hapo ikishafika kwa 13 games, utaenda hapo chini, utaona imekuactivatea place the jackpot. Na kwa wale mabazenga mabazua kujiaminia na zote 17 out of 17. Hivi ndivyo kunaendanga. Ekelea zako 17. Mega jackpot, the biggest jackpot, 17 games. Unachagua vile unajiaminia. Kama umeridhika, unaekelea beti yako. Kumbuka kucheza SportPesa Mega Jackpot ni 99 bob tu. Alafu sasa ziko na bonuses chungu nzima. SportPesa Mega Jackpot, icheze design yako.
Oya majamaa, tuko na the Mega Jackpot bonus winner anaitwa JMO from Gedho.
Kwa majina naitwa James Machalia na nafanya kazi ya mechanic. Nilijoin SportPesa last year November date 28 hapo ndio nilifungua account yangu ya kwanza na nikaanza kubet na kutumia quick pick. Na hiyo kwa bahati tu nilipata ya kwanza, nilibahatika tu hivi nikakula 20k hivi. Second ndio hiyo nimeekelea tu kwa hiyo quick pick, pia nimejaribu nayo tu hivi na nikapata hiyo 3 million.
Congratulations bana.
Kwangu mimi nasikia tu la Januari imekuwa poa sana na pia ni end month pia. Hizo pesa nimepata napanga tu ni deal tu na vitu za gari tu, bado tafute ka place hivi niweke shop ya spare na uziange maspare nikiwatengenezea gari. Bado hata kama nimepata hii 3 million kwa game 15 out of 17, bado hizo za juu hapo 284 million hizo ndio na aim sasa nipate, taendelea kabisa.
I'm
Niaje wase, wacha niwaonyeshe the real factory of millionaires.
The newest millionaire in town is SportPesa kweli kabisa.
Hold on. We're not done yet. There's still more. Winners from all over Kenya wanajishindia mamilioni. Tukianza na SportPesa midweek jackpot. And now SportPesa mega jackpot. Yani jackpot design yako. Na kama kawa tunakujenga bonuses za nguvu sana kwa kila jackpot yenye unacheza. Kumbuka, we've already had winners of the SportPesa Mega Jackpot. Samuel Abisai, Cosmas Korir na Gordon Ogada remains the biggest SportPesa Mega Jackpot winner in Kenya, winning over 230 million Kenya shillings. Time ni yako kuvunja rekodi na kujishindia over 283 million Kenya shillings courtesy of the SportPesa Mega Jackpot. Endeni pale sportpesa.com and for as little as 99 shillings each, unaweza kuwa the next millionaire in town. Na ukumbuke, ukishaeka jackpot slip yako, you can also share your bet na SportPesa. Let's go.
Good morning. Morning, ladies and gentlemen. My players who could wacheki Blackberry. Good to see some of the faces as usual. I see the coaching staff of Gor Mahia. First of all, watch me acknowledge some of the people who are here. The chairman, of course, start off with him of Gor Mahia. Ambrose Chair is here. Thank you for your time. We know he's a very busy man. I see the CEO of Gor Mahia is also here. Somewhere, I was sitting with him, Ray. Yes, and SportPesa will be represented by the partnership and PR manager, Lola, who's here. Siwezi kosa ku acknowledge the one person mwenye ame grab the headlines anaandikia patron wenu barua. Nimezoea watu wa FKF nimeandika barua, but clearly kuna watu wa Gor Mahia. SG, hats off. Hopefully si hatuja clash na event yoyote, so hakuna barua si tuta-receive kutoka kwako. And of course, AAR, ambaye ndio the main family of this event, Gor Mahia representatives for the state and SportPesa representatives wengine wote ambao wamekuja pamoja na Lola. Good morning and welcome to a very unique event, to be very honest with you. Something that is going to be set as a precedent, hopefully, for other teams. Kama kawaida tunajua Gor Mahia ndio uongoza, alafu timu zingine zinaanza kufuata, so hopefully that's exactly what we will do. Sadly, ukikuja kwa league,
nyinyi ndio mnafuata Tusker, but will that be the case? For how long? That would be very interesting. Must acknowledge the head coach, Jonathan. Transliteration in the Hebrew for his name is actually God has given. We'll see if God has given you the coach will bring you the title once again. So a pleasure to meet you. Jonathan followed his career for a while he was at Rwanda, Kiorafanya Supersport, together with Andrew Kabura, so I've followed him quite well. He will be up against Patrick on a Sunday for the Derby. Now, kila mtu anangojea hiyo Derby. Players, we are waiting to see the kind of form that Gor Mahia wameshow bana. 4 wins in the last 5 games, sensational performance, especially yesterday against Atlanta, 3-0. Cruising, but they're up against a team that's won 3 on the trot. AFC Leopards, Derby Inaga Adabo Inaga form, so it'll be very interesting to see how that one goes. One thing I do know about football and the Derby is that injuries will happen, health, your players, ni muhimu, technical bench health is also very important, and it's sad in this country that most players have suffered from injuries, career-ending injuries, injuries that could have helped, been sorted out, and they didn't have to lose their jobs, but, you know, we didn't have the foresight to do what we should have done and protected the most integral part of the sport of football, which is our players. Without them, we have no football. We have football without the fans. COVID showed us that, but we have no football without the players. So I'm very, very proud and honored to have AAR, SportPesa, and of course Gor Mahia bringing about this partnership, which I think is finally bringing our football to the level of the international sport. We've seen around the world how players are actually taken care of, how they're covered, and the fact that these players that we see in the beautiful jersey, by the way, whoever created these jerseys, Lola, the design is amazing. Easy jerseys, fire. Hopefully, game yenu itakuwa fire against ASC Sunday, just like your look. Otherwise, it's very important to see that the players are being taken care of and that they will be covered. Inpatient, 750,000 per player, and outpatient 60,000, both on and off the pitch. Now that for me is a start, and this is exactly the operative phrase. It is a start. I am certain AAR, SportPesa, and Gor Mahia will delve further into it, and it'll be quite interesting to see just how much more can be gotten out of this partnership, all for the benefit of the players who deserve a lot more. Now, since we've started late, now that I've done that lengthy introduction, might as well get into introducing the event, and done with the welcoming remarks. Let's get straight into it. Speeches will be from 3 key representatives of the 3 partners who are going into this one. Gor Mahia, the chairman, Ambrose Rachia, will of course be coming up. We will have the SportPesa Partnership and PR Marketing Manager, Lola, who will also be coming up in place of the CEO, Captain Ronald Karauri, who would have love to be here, might actually make it here maybe, if we're lucky. He loves Gor Mahia with a passion. He might be in to make an appearance. And of course, we will have Sheila Owiti, who's the group head, brand marketing and communications. So she will also be giving us a speech. Let's give a round of applause to the chairman of Gor Mahia, the man who's made it happen for a few years. Hopefully he'll make it happen for a few more. 14 years at the helm, plenty of success. Will this be the year that he comes back with the bang with the team? Ambrose Rachia.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, AAR. Good morning, SportPesa. And good morning, Gor Mahia. Good. My name is Ambrose Rachia. I will have very brief words. What I do lengthily is not going to introduce our people. So now a technical bench is led by God Given. Is it God Given? Yes. Technical bench, please come forward. I will introduce my team. Then make a few remarks. Technical bench, these are the people who manage the team on the ground. Of course, Jonathan McKinstry, that's our coach, head coach, and the head deputy is Michael Nam. Thank you very much. We then have our physical trainer, fitness, and all that thing. Mikael Kigendia. We have our team, Dr. Fred Ouma. White. This is our kit manager, George Monica. He takes care of the kit when you're going to play, whether it is Equatorial Guinea or Kisumu City. It's always there. This is former national goalkeeper for Kenya, and he's our goalkeeper trainee at the moment, Boniface Lodge. And this is our pilot who flies 2 feet above the ground. This is our driver, bus driver, George Oriambo. So that's our team. Thank you very much. I will go to the office. So, office bearers, Mahia, please come forward. Our office SG, Vice Chairman. Yes. Some of us are very thin, and some of us are very well fed. Some of us are short, and some of us are tall, as you can see. To my extreme right is the Secretary General, Samuel Ochola, Mr. Samuel Ochola, Benda. Thank you. And to my immediate right is my Vice Chairman, Mr. Francis Wasuna. And to my immediate left is the Executive Committee member, Mr. Gerfas Okuku. And extreme left is the CEO, Mr. Francis Oruo. Thank you very much. Raymond Oruo. Francis was his late dad, was my very good friend, Francis Oruo. So this is Raymond Oruo. Thank you very much. Sorry, right? That's in my dad's name, Francis Paul. Yes, thank you. I will now undertake a much more difficult task. If I can have 50% of the players, just come this way. Some of the players, we do half-half. You see who our players come forward. Yes, let's see more, and some more and more, until we get full there. Yes. We still have a lot of room here. I think we can still have another 2 there, or I think we'll be a 50%.
Yes. Thank you. I'm being asked to use either of these. Good. So, we have many players, 30 in number, and this is our captain to my immediate right, plays in the right back, Mr. Philemon Otieno, Mondi. Right, thank you very much there. And this is our goalkeeper, Gard Matthews. Right, and that is our left defender, Boniface Odiabo. Thank you. Again, left defender, John Junior Nyawir. Thank you. And center back, David Owino. Thank you. To my immediate left, it's an attacking midfielder, Austin Oriambo. Very good there. And here is a center defender, David Njire Nganga. Dennis Njire Nganga, thank you there. Right, attacking midfielder there, Sydney Ochieng Wahongo. We got there. Then I have An attacking midfielder, Parmenas Ochola Aguero. Very good. Then our left and also sometimes left winger, left back, Bryson Wangai. Thank you very much. And sometimes intending to score, left or right, I have Lloyd Hawichi. Thank you. I think we just go back and then look at the next lot of people. Yes, the rest of the players, please come in, come forward. We get to introduce you, then I say a few words, and we then go. Right. Those who are not here, please come in, come forward, come forward. Make it quickly, please. Some on this side, some on that side. Good, are we all here now? So I will start with this young man who is very, very, very tall. Center defender, Sylvester Awino. Okay, then an attacking midfielder there. He played very well in Kisumu, and I think you played very well yesterday. Please shout your name. Alpha Onyango. Alpha joined us when he was in standard 8. He was in primary school, Alpha, and that's the beginning, Alpha, that's what it means. So he joined us while he was in standard 8. Earliest, I think he was less than, must have been 12 years old or something like that when he joined. So he's one of our oldest players, but the youngest, one of the youngest in terms of age. Thank you very much, Alpha. Then this young man is called Simiti. I don't know where he is. That is his proper size. Geoffrey Ochieng is our left full back. Thank you very much. Again, playing at the back is Joshua Onyango. Yes. Luasa, please remove the cap. Right. That man who comes from Uganda is Peter Luasa. Again, offensive, playing very much ahead there. That is our goalkeeper, Caleb Otieno Mondi. Thank you very much. And there he's shielding Gilbert Obuelo Otieno. Thank you very much. And then at the end, I'm seeing John Ochieng, a very rugged midfielder. Very, very rugged midfielder. If you joke around there, you will be on the ground very, very soon with John Ochieng. This man, I met him in 2009. He's not very old. He's been playing, he went to play for Randers in Europe sometimes. George Blackberry Odhiambo had also played for the national team. Right. I saw the newspaper calling him Red Hot. Benson Ochieng Omala is our striker. He's the top scorer at the moment if you look at the charts. So we are not joking around. Now, that young man is called John Masharia. I think he scored the third goal yesterday, if I saw it well. That's John Masharia. Our right fullback, assisting Philemon Otieno, is Paul Lechuga. Right. Very good. There. Yes. Now.
Enoch Onyama.
Enoch Onyama is an attacking, in fact, he's an all-round player. I don't remember any position he does not play. I saw him one day, although we lost. We were playing against City Stars. We were playing a friendly. And I saw him play everywhere. He was on the right back, he was in front and he was in the middle. So that is Enoch Wanyama, a very seasoned player. You're going to see him much more. Peter Oudu, we don't see him very much, but I think he's going to come up. When he was playing at Kariobangi Sharks, he was playing very, very hard. And I'm sure he's going to do better now in Gor Mahia. That man is called a bicycle, the one at the end. He's called Bajaj. Boniface Omondi Owino plays either left or right wing, and he's called Bajaj because he runs very fast, like a bicycle himself. So I think these are the our players. I hope I haven't forgotten anybody. Luasa insists on wearing his cap. Wanyama, you need to grow a little bit taller nowadays. I don't know whether you're not eating better than that. And Alpha, you should now become Omega in the end. Thank you very much. So, what do I have to say in view of the time that we have? First of all, I want to thank SportPesa, our sponsors. Thank them quite profusely because they have enabled these other contract of insurance that we have just entered into with the AAR. I joined Gor Mahia as chairman. They call me Mugabe because of a long stay. I joined in 2008. And we have never had an insurance cover for our players. We've never had one. This is the first time that we are having insurance cover for our players. I think the man who will testify will be, one is not here, but one is here. Geoffrey Chiang Simiti. Just come forward. This young man joined us quite some time ago from some club in Kisumu and was playing left back. For almost the last 3 years, we could not use him because he had a serious injury and underwent extensive surgery at the Coptic Hospital in Nairobi. And we lost his services for quite some years. He is back and we are happy that he is able to continue playing. And why I'm saying this is that we have a bill of more than 600,000 shillings. We have not paid the whole bill. We're still paying the bill. That shows you the importance of an insurance cover. And if we had an insurance cover, the surgery would have been done faster, and so also we should have been able to complete payment. Sorry for suffering the way you did, but thank you for recovery. I am using this just an example of the importance of an insurance cover in our trade, in our business. I think our MC made allusion to it also, saying that we are in the business of football, we have high risks of injury and therefore need for health cover. And you know it is not cheap. Even if it is a group cover, it is not cheap. This is the first time that we have had in our insurance, in our sponsorship agreement, an undertaking by the sponsor to get us an insurance cover. It is for this reason that I take this opportunity to particularly thank our sponsors for thinking about this thing, because I think it will make a big difference. It will lessen our burden. It will also quicken the treatment or the care of our players and our technical bench. So thank you very much, SportPesa. Now I want to thank AAR for agreeing to provide the cover. We know what it is. we know it's a risk, and we know that there is a lot of professionalism with AAR, and that's why we chose you. We chose you as insurers who do not repudiate liability when it comes. There are a lot of insurers who wait to look for those clauses in the law, in that policy, on how to avoid care or liability taking responsibility. It is the reputation from our own practical knowledge or experience elsewhere, because we also know other people. I don't want to say this, but I happen to practice law myself, and therefore I come across claims that are repudiated, claims that are denied. And we've chosen AAR because of their reputation, their record of taking care of their insureds. So for that reason, I just want to thank you and hope that our relationship will be good. Those who are talking to AAR, I think, made some other supplementary requests to which I do not want to make any reference. That is my second point. My third point is simply it's now not directed to sponsorship, is to appeal to our fans, wherever they are, to please return to the stadium. I know we were expelled out of the stadium because of COVID, and the COVID has completely subsided. It's almost a thing of the past. So let us come back to cheer our team and ensure that we win more games. Same time, making an appeal to our council, COC and GMAF, please let us come in aid as before of our players and technical bench by ensuring that the winning bonuses are paid in time as before. It is a source of encouragement to our players when we pay these bonuses, and this is a responsibility that had been taken up by GBAF. Please let us continue it. I want to end by congratulating our team and technical bench for the performance that we see now. We are number 3 in the log with a number of, with still, I think, 2 matches in hand or 1 match in hand. But this is not for us to slacken, just to keep going. I thank our head coach and the general technical bench for the work that is being, that we are seeing. Let us not relent. And lastly, there has been a lot of talk, particularly in the social media, regarding our jerseys. We will be making a formal announcement as to where the jerseys may be purchased. Finally, I just want to thank you all. I hope I have not bored anybody. I believe that our marriage with AAR will last many years. Thank you.
Another round of applause for Mugabe. Rachel. I'll tell you what, Mr. Chairman, the difference between you and Mugabe is for Mugabe, the proverbial domino effect started with his wife. You're married to the game, so you're safe. And we're glad to have you around. All right, so now that we've gotten that out of the way, glad that the chairman also pointed out his team, because then he showed me that tuko mbali sana hata mimi over the COVID period tumeadd a few pounds. Fitness yangu iko the same place title yenu iko. 2 years of Tusker. Let's see if you can change that, just for the record. But yes, everyone to each his own, and now we have an opportunity to see another partner in this three-way marriage. The SportPesa representative, the partnership NPR manager, Lola, is coming up next. Give her speech. I love SportPesa because they are the knight in shining armor, so to speak. Watu walikuwa wanaumia sana. We've seen the game has struggled. We've seen other partners come in. Yes, talking to you, betting companies have come in and made a lot of promises and failed to deliver. SportPesa have come and they have partnered up with what I think this season is the best team in the league, and hopefully we will be seeing the best part of that partnership coming to life at the end of the season. Lola, a round of applause as she comes up.
Thank you, Chico. SportPesa ni ya kusema na kutenda. What we say we'll do is what we actually do. And I think what I think our chairman for Mahia can attest to this, because when he came back as their sponsors, one of the things that he said is that he's been around with so many similar sponsors. By similar, I mean betting companies, but none has been as good as we have been to the club. So thank you, Mahia, for coming back home. We had actually missed you, and we love being your sponsors. So I'd like to also say our apologies on behalf of our CEO, Mr. Ronald Karawi. A very, very big fan of Mahia, as Chico has said. He would have loved to be here, but as you know, as an emergency happened, and he could not make it. But I'm here to represent him, and as a representative, I'll just go straight into reading his message. So, Mahia Chairman, Ambrose Rachel, AAR Insurance Representative, Sheila Witi, all the guests here today, media, ladies and gentlemen. I am happy to be here today on behalf of Ronald for this very important cause touching on player welfare. SportPesa is committed to promoting the long-term health and well-being of the players and technical team of the Mahia Football Club. This partnership being launched today speaks to this commitment, where we strive to give them support on and off the field with a reliable medical insurance plan. A healthy player is an active one. It is my prayer that, even as the chairman has said, that clubs take the provision of medical insurance for their players very seriously, so that we can have a level playing field in the league. This is the only way all our football leagues can become competitive and attract more sponsors while growing the careers of our sportsmen and women. This Kenya shillings 2 million cover, I would like to believe, is a great start to our players' wealth creation, bearing in mind a medical cover is also a form of financial protection, because medical bills can really drain one's pockets. As they say, sometimes you're only one medical emergency away from poverty. So this is what we're trying to avoid on behalf of our Mahia players. So in conclusion, thank you once again to our partners, Mahia. Thank you to AAR for offering to take up this risk. Now that your health benefits, and this is to the players. Now this is a message from our captain, Ronald Karawi. Now that your health benefits are secured, I hope that come Sunday, the players will keep on the trend of beating AFC Leopards in the Mashenyeji Derby. See you at the stadium. Thank you.
Thank you, Lola. Hey, SportPesa. Short speech, long money. Sawa sawa, hamna noma. Here's the thing, it is true that now that the health cover for Mahia is there and it's secured, and I expect kuona kama kawaida tu wenye jitolea. Sweat, blood, hopefully no tears this time round. It'll be on the other side, but it is great to see at least one part of the team, of the two teams which will be on the pitch, is covered medically. Hopefully the rest of the league and clubs can follow suit, because the most important element to our game happens to be those players who will be playing on the pitch and who give everything to keep us entertained. Thank you, SportPesa, for that part. We can't go without saying that it is also a SportPesa versus competitor betting company fight. So money long for SportPesa. Hopefully the 90 minutes will be long for your opponents, Mahia, when Sunday comes. And as the chairman said, the fans, the 12th man of Mahia, always causing problems for the opponents every single time. Gor is basically home no matter where they go. We expect you to come out in your numbers. We know you will, and we can't wait for Sunday. Having said that, the reason we're here is because of AAR. The chairman has just come out and said, at least reputation Simba, you don't have a black spot. You are a company that is true to your word, and we would love to hear a word from you. So we will be calling Sheila Witi, the group head, marketing, brand marketing, and of course communication for AAR. Round of applause as Sheila Witi comes up.
Thank you, Chico. Firstly, I would like to introduce the AAR team, if they could stand. I would like to introduce our group head of HR, that's Peter Gakinya. Then I'd like to introduce James, who's our lead sales and distribution. Then Collins, who's our representative, Kisumu. Then lastly, I'd like to introduce the marketing team who helped make this event a success, and that's Duncan and Fatma, who are behind there. So apologies from our group CEO. He was unable to make it today, so I'll be the representative on his behalf. So I'd like to acknowledge Gor Mahia FC Chairman, Chairman Ambrose Rachier. We appreciate you being here. SportPesa, PR and Partnerships, Lola Okulu. Players from Gor Mahia, representatives of Gor Mahia, representatives of SportPesa, my colleagues from AAR Insurance, members of the Fourth Estate, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored to be here today to mark this great partnership. I think we've heard that this is going to be a great partnership for the next few years that is between AAR and Gor Mahia, and of course our sponsor, the sponsor SportPesa. So it is no secret that sports and culture contribute significantly to our country's economic growth and development. As Kenyans, we are known for our great athletic prowess in the field and in the track, a reputation that has attracted global awe and admiration. Gor Mahia FC has been more than a brand in their 55 years. And I know they're celebrating their anniversary in February, if they remember. In their 55 years, they have always grabbed the nation's attention. And I think that is something about Gor Mahia. They always grab the nation's attention. And they have garnered great social support, social support from the fans. They've also made us proud with their excellent performance. So to our players, good job. And they are undoubtedly among the leading and most successful clubs in East Africa. So indeed, holding the record for winning the most Kenya Premier League Cups in our country, it's not a small feat. There are not many clubs that have been able to do that. So as AAR Insurance, we have a strong heritage in Kenya. We've been around for about 40 years, providing certainty and peace of mind to Kenyans in the greater East Africa. And this has been also alluded to by the chairman of Gor Mahia. So at AAR Insurance, meeting the needs of the underserved communities has been vital as we expand our operations. This has been one of our guiding stars as we work towards creating relevant solutions for our community. So over 30 years ago is when we got our operating license as a medical insurer. However, our service offering has grown over the years. I think most people know us for only medical insurance. However, we do have other insurance solutions. In addition, we have also diversified our product offering to go beyond medical insurance, and also our target market has diversified. We understand the importance of the variety for our clients as they try and ensure that their loved ones are covered against uncertainties. As we know, there are so many uncertainties in this day and age, and you need to be covered against them. With this in mind, we have developed customized covers where our clients can identify different products best suited to their needs. This is important in encouraging insurance uptake in Kenya, which is currently very low. It stands at 3%. And stay true to our mission of delivering value by empowering people to take control of the things that matter most to them. And I think in one of our, if you can look at one of our roll-up banners, we say that you are in control. So today we are glad that Gor Mahia Executive Committee and the official sponsors SportPesa have offered this long health benefit for their players in line with the FIFA Football Club licensing requirement. We believe this will set the team apart and elevate its status as a benchmarking club for football in East End, Central Africa. Therefore, this partnership is a rich blend of Kenya's heritage, showcasing what can be achieved when we come together and inspire our players to perform exploits. With focus on emerging opportunities in underserved segments like micro, small, and medium enterprise and micro insurance, we have committed to ensuring that our current and future clients can enjoy innovative underwriting solutions at their convenience. The same applies to this amazing team. We are determined to support the club through this affordable cover, which applies not only on and off the field for inpatient and outpatient services, including rescue and evacuation benefits. So if a player is to have an injury, we have emergency services that we can provide, regardless of where they are. So in closing, let me congratulate Gor Mahia FC Executive Committee for bringing the club this far. Congratulations. To our football players, the ball is now in your court. Make us proud. And I think on the derby on Sunday, now you can see there's a lot of pressure to deliver on Sunday. This partnership is just the beginning, and we as AAR are proud to be part of the winning team, and we'll be cheering you on by staying true to our vision of protecting the health and wealth of every household. Thank you very much.
Another round of applause for Sheila. Sheila, my dear. Wachekiwa wale ma players. Hakuna pressure kuliko ile wewe ukiwa na fans wao. So I can assure you this is the least of the pressure they feel, and they've handled it well so far. I like that tag, by the way, AAR. You're in control. Not on Sunday. The referee is the man who's in control. Hopefully, atatumia akili juu ya game ni ngumu. So hopefully we'll be seeing some very good officiating. Now that we have those speeches out of the way, once again, thank you very much, Chairman of Gor Mahia. Thank you, Lola, and of course, thank you, Sheila, for that. Now we get an opportunity to officially make it happen. This is where we see the three come up here together, and we finally get that contract signing and the check handover. Opportunity for the fourth estate, of course, to also take those pictures. Do not worry, I will remove this out of the way. Frank, where's Frank? He made sure I remember that. So we get an opportunity to take the pictures of the photo of the signings and the check handover. So if I could ask for the chairman, for Lola, for Sheila to come back up here, we can finally, and then fourth estate, those who are taking still pictures, probably want to get yourself situated properly. I think we will do it on, here, okay. So, we will start off with the signing. We'll give you money without signing for it. So those who are taking still pictures, cameras, you might want to move and probably come here, I'm not sure, because the signing is on this side, to my left. Or unless we can move the table. Let's see if we can move the table for you. I hope that's okay. Once again, while we're setting that up, a quick recap. Very interesting to hear from AAR the fact that we're third bottom in terms of coverage. 3% of people covered with health insurance in this country, which is appalling. And the fact that we have had players for years on end playing, risking their lives, sometimes having to fork out of their own pockets or ask people to help them in order to cover for themselves health-wise is absolutely stunning, disappointing, heartbreaking, but now it looks like that trend could be over. And the fact that they have each player 750,000 inpatient coverage, 60,000 outpatient coverage, not to mention the fact that there's evacuation services, so no matter where you are, when you need help, you will be able to get that help. And if you are anywhere in the country, you just have to walk straight into an AAR clinic and you will be served, whether you have money in your pocket at that moment or you do not. So that is a sum up of how important this one is for each and every player who will be playing for Gor Mahia. So apart from the fact that you want to play for the biggest club in Eastern Central Africa, one of the biggest clubs in Eastern Central Africa, the biggest club in this country, there's also that added advantage and added motivation. You'll be playing in a club that takes care of you in case things go south. So plenty of motivation for players out there to play for the great Kogalo, AFC, Gor Mahia, AFC Leopards fans, Tusker players, all these other players will be looking to this and hoping that their teams can replicate or copy it. If they can't, then they'll probably be looking forward to joining Gor Mahia. Now that we've recapped the AAR package, let's get to the signing. There we go. We can see the chairman, Amruswa Chair, putting his signature, appending his signature to this contract. And of course, Sheila Oriti, AAR, also appending her signature to this contract under the watchful eye of the money lady, Lola. The future starts here. The future is now. A change that has been a long time coming is finally happening in our very presence, before our very eyes. There we go. Now that I've exchanged them, put in their signatures on the other one, and we can actually call this thing done and dusted in a few. Remember, this partnership is between AAR Insurance and Gor Mahia, facilitated mainly by SportPesa, the sponsors, the main sponsors of Gor Mahia Football Club. Historical moment in Kenyan football has just been finalized. They will stand up. Hold up the contracts, championing wellness. AAR Gor Mahia are now officially husband and wife. Not Rachel and Sheila. They're just representative. Don't get any ideas, guys. This is interesting, though. They both have glasses on. Husband and wife, this thing could actually fly. This thing could actually fly, come to think of it. And it's the Kenyan Constitution, so Sheila, you could also be in there, you know. It allows for more than one. Hey, Rachel, go to Sawa. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's official. That is your partnership, AAR and Gor Mahia, the medical cover for Gor Mahia players from AAR in partnership with Gor Mahia, courtesy of SportPesa. Absolutely brilliant. And here we have the handing over of the check. Like I said, short speech, but the money is long, long, long. SportPesa about to hand it over to AAR and Gor Mahia so that the financial part of that contract is assured. As of the 27th of January this year, 2023, the year of the good Lord, we are about to see that sponsorship bill of 2 million shillings check being presented to both Sheila and Rachel, although it's Sheila and her company who are going to touch it. But hey, here we go. Once again, round of applause for this partnership. Ameambua salamu for the state. Hii ni event ya Gor, si ya Waluya. Vile niongea vibaya, si event yote. Naweza pata medical cover in case nipigwe huko study. Temporary cover. There we go. Once again, a round of applause. Okay, there's one more handover. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the first aid kit, representative of the first aid kit. Don't worry, it's not the only kit you have throughout the season, but you know, it's part of the package. Yeah, we wouldn't mind seeing what's inside it. It's the first aid kit bag. All right. Finally, in the league, ukiumia hautawekewa tu maji. There's actually a first aid kit, which is brilliant. It will be consistent. Okay, you're the Chuki FM, sorry. The man of the moment right there. Msikia nikisema ati nyinyi wekea players maji umenikunjia uso. All right, thank you very much. We'll leave these seats because remember they're coming back up here for a quick Q&A, just, you know, 1 or 2 questions from the fourth estate. In case you do have a question, don't worry about that, Sheila, we'll do it. So I will, thank you. We'll be getting a vote of thanks from AAR in a bit, but first I'll ask for, once again, sorry for allowing you guys to sit down and not. Sheila, Lola, Chairman, Rachel, I'd ask for the 3 of you to come up here, if you do not mind. Have a seat. Sheila? So now that from her lengthy speech, Sheila pretty much gave us all the details of AAR. I doubt she'll have anything to answer, but if you do have any questions for the Moneybags SportPesa or for the chairman of Mahia, please feel free to ask Fourth Estate. Any questions?
Hello. Hello, Sheila. I'm Eric Ocheng, Standard Media. Maybe you can expound on your rescue and evacuation services to the players. And secondly, how do you intend to benefit from GOR?
Hello, I'm David Ndolo from MediaMax PD. Maybe how many years is the cover? It's cover how many years for the club? And are you targeting the fans also who are supposed, may be interested to be part of the coverage?
I'll give you a chance to reply. Let me get the third one. I saw a hand up here. The first 3.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm Clive Ayuko, and I have 2 questions. Question number 1 is this the very first, perhaps, sport insurance in Kenya by AAR? And question number 2, what will be the deductions? Will it be on terms of checkup? And perhaps question number 3, is it on pitch or off pitch? Where does the cover actually apply? Is it when the players are playing or when they are doing the daily normal activities? Thank you.
All right, so perhaps we start with the most recent one, or
the cover applies both on and off the pitch. I hope that answers your question. It's for the players, just for the players. The other question, the length, the duration of the cover is 3 years. So that's the partnership is for 3 years. So the answer to that is 3 years. We would say it's the first. It is the first, and it's a unique cover. I don't think any other company in Kenya has unveiled a cover like the one we're giving Mahia. Yeah, so it's, I think, a unique cover that the players will love. The fan base we will go into the fan base because we are also now diversifying our products. So we'll have mass market products. So definitely the fans will be part of that mass market product. Partnerships, I think for partnerships, it's a win-win. It's for us, we get to know Mahia better, and we get to know SportPesa better. It's not really a monetary, we can't say it's a monetary benefit. For us, what we want to do is to offer value to all our partners. So for us, it's not a particular benefit per se, but offering value for our sponsors, for Mahia. Yeah, it's about offering value.
Hope I've remembered every question there. Besides, if I can just add on top of that, I have no right to, but think back in history. Kumbuka mkate. kila lofu inauzwa, Gor inapata do kiasi, sijui shilingi moja, sijui. As long as you're partnering up with Gor Mahia, let's be real, you're actually gaining some market value and you're gaining exposure. So I think that's one of the key benefits. Lola?
Just want to clarify and add on, the cover is 2 million per year, not 2 million for 3 years. So we'll renew every year.
There we go. Another question? Any other question to the chairman, perhaps? To Lola? There we go, at the corner.
Thank you, Chairman. My name is Barry Sila, People Daily. I have a question and an observation. My first question is, do you expect maybe this Sunday the logo of AAR to be in the jersey of Gor Mahia or in the stands? And number two, this is a worrying observation. Maybe you can talk about it. We are seeing a lot of gaps in you guys making money, especially yesterday I was in the stadium and I saw the ticketing. Instead of paying through M-Pesa and getting a payable address, it comes out with someone else's number. Are you fixing these gaps?
Mr. Chairman.
Are we going to have the logo, the shirts on that?
Thank you. AAR are not sponsoring Gor Mahia, so we are not putting them on the shirt. They are just our insurers. So all that we have is the contract that you have just witnessed being executed is really a cover that is a policy document spelling the relationship and the terms and conditions of the insurance cover. But nothing would prevent us from maybe further talking if they want to get into a sponsorship deal, subject to, of course, the consent of the first sponsor. We wouldn't mind them coming on, paying us a sponsorship fee, and then we giving them visibility as we do give other sponsors. The second thing, I think the ticketing issue has been a challenge to us as a club, and we must confess this. I don't know what exactly happened yesterday, but these are gaps that we are going to try to seal, and then we want to streamline our ticketing. We've tried digital ticketing with a number of challenges, just as we do also have a number of challenges in manual ticketing, but it's something that we are paying attention to. Thank you.
Well, good news is Sunday's not a problem. You're on the away team, so until the next round of games, you have time to sort out that ticketing issue.
Thank you, Jacob. My name is Abul Ahmed from K24. To the AR team, can you give us details of the cover? How much is each and every player entitled to?
I saw another hand up. You again? Oh, okay.
Chairman, sorry, you might get tired of me, but one more question. This has got to do with merchandising. We see, like, every time Dick and Harry posting on Facebook, they are selling merchandise. Don't you think you guys are losing big time on this?
Yes, we do have a lot of problems, challenges in merchandising. Again, something perennial. This is as a result of piracy. And you see the response in intellectual property line, piracy can only be treated by registering, trademarks, copyrights, and those kind of things. Now, we have pirates who will look at a product and go and reproduce it. We are having problems of enforcement, because you find somebody coming just a jersey has been sold. So what these people do is usually to wait and see how we have fixed our price, and then take the same product, go to China or go to some backstreet business and come up with cheaper, not the same quality, but cheaper. And you know, for marketing, this is a very difficult thing to do. The jerseys look almost the same, but lower quality. And therefore, where we are selling at 2,500, they're selling at 800 shillings, we must lose. Now, the issue of enforcement is that in terms of getting these people, getting the individuals, sometimes they're selling there, but unless it is the Nairobi City Council or any other authority that agrees to get them arrested and taken in, it's very, very difficult to deal with. But we are still thinking again around it. We just appeal to them that please have mercy on the club, because we lose revenue. It's very, very difficult to deal with the issue of these kind of breaches in intellectual property law enforcement. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Plus, let's be honest, if you're a fan of Gor Mahia, you shouldn't be buying counterfeit. You should be fighting to buy the original if you actually love your club. If you're a fan of Gor Mahia, any European one, tufanye vitu za kifala. All right, the other question was in terms of a quick recap of the cover.
Just to recap the cover, it's 750,000 inpatient and 60,000 outpatient. And then we also offer dental and optical. So if that answers your question.
All right, in the interest of time, one final question.
Niko Kelefolo TV, SportPesa. As title sponsors, I don't know whether it's also permissible that, say, if AAR wants to be a sponsor for Gor Mahia, I don't know if it's permissible that the club is supposed to answer or rather seek permission from you, or what is it? Next question is for AAR and Sheila. Given that this is the first of a kind that you guys are having, and probably this one is going out everywhere, are you extending this to other sporting disciplines? If at all any, let's say tennis comes, women Premier League comes, or any other discipline that is sporting comes to you, would you still offer the same to them, just for the sake of the interest of the sporting fraternity in this country?
Okay. I know I said the last question, but I was popatia naandika vitu mbaya juu hapo. The last one, the last one to the club chairman. The club has a youth system. I mean, a youth team. Is the cover also falling down to the youth setup? All right, there we go.
For the time being, the cover is confined to the senior team, with specific names that are provided as those who are covered. Just not digressing, but just to expand it, you see, insurance contracts just need to be very, very specific. You must define who is the insured. I think there was a question as to whether it extends to the dependents, and you saw it is individual, it's personal, so that when at the time that there is an injury, you know who is the insured person. So for the time being, we have not included the youth team for reasons that I might be able to provide in another forum. Thank you.
Just to put it clearly, a child is raised by a village. So if I'm a parent who wants my child to succeed, and then I pay for university fees, and then someone else comes and offers to pay for them accommodation, would I refuse? So SportPesa, we are more than just a sponsor. We are a very big supporter of sports, and we are a very big supporter of Gor Mahia. As we said, we are more of family than partners in business. So as long as we do not have, the contract is very clear, direct sponsor in our line of business, we welcome any other sponsor to come and support the club. The bigger the club grows, the better for our footballers, whose welfare we care about the most. Thank you.
All right, Nick, was your question answered? The question was in terms of whether they would spread their wings to either women football or whoever comes in.
Thank you, Nicholas, for the question. And yes, we would spread our wings. We really believe in sports and the sporting fraternity. As you know, sport is a big thing in Kenya, and we are looking to support that in the future. So we'll definitely include other sports other than just football in the future.
There we have it. Mother Hen is willing to spread her wings if the chicks are willing to come in. So let's see if other sporting fraternities actually make a move. The wheel is waiting for them to start turning it. All right. So once again, I would like to thank Lola, Rachel, and of course Sheila. I will thank you for your time. You guys can step down now as we wait for Peter Daklinia, the HR of AAR. I feel like a rapper right there, who will come in and give us a vote of thanks. Round of applause for Peter.
Hey, hi. It's heartwarming for me as a people manager to note that the head of the Goal family, chair, knows all the players by their names, the positions they play. So that means that he also knows the potential of each and every player. I'm referring to you as emperors, but you're emperors of Goal Mahia, is it? Yeah, so thank you so much. And very interesting questions about whether the cover extends to your family. I believe through this partnership, we can always negotiate further ahead how to enhance the cover. I'm sure if this the cover is carried to the families, it will mean more goals from who is the striker, the top striker. What's your name? Yeah, Benson, I'm sure you're going to. Thank you so much. Mine is short to give a vote of thanks. And as you know, medical insurance in Kenya does not cover sports. So it has taken a lot of hours of negotiation from the Gor Mahia Secretariat, the AAR team. Can we see the team that negotiated? They can start. James, Collins, Mabozia. So can we clap for them? Yes, and we recommend to them they still continue talking so that we can see how we can be able to enhance. We can have a seat. Yes, what you get to benefit from this cover is that as here we have quite an elaborate clinics network under the AAR, Healthcare Kenya. Recently we have a hospital in Kabirut, and with this cover, it's not a cost. It's not a cost panel. We can seek medication from all the providers and specialists who are accredited to AAR. So personally, I'll be gracing the derby on Sunday. I've not been a regular, now on board. I'm part of the family, and we shall come. We shall come a big team to cheer goal, and we hope that come end of the season, we shall bear with winners. Let me take this chance to thank the chair, your board, the secretariat, the CEO, for very good votes for our players. Because let me tell you, a medical cover gives you a lot of peace of mind, and I'm sure the playing and playing unit, they're going to reciprocate by being more productive on the field. So thank you so much, and you have the rest of your afternoon. Thank you.
I know you're supposed to be handing over a few gifts, or is it who's handing over? It's Peter, and Sheila. Peter and Sheila. Yes, I've decided to say something on top because, from experience, every time the HR has the final word, it's you exiting the business. So no way I'm letting Peter say the last thing, otherwise we're all fired. So yeah, but I think it is to Rachel, Lola. Sheila has a few things to hand over to you, and Peter. And while they receive that gift hamper, I would like to once again reiterate the vote of thanks given by Peter to the team that negotiated from both parties to SportPesa for the financial support that they've been showing to the game, and to the team itself for what's turning out to be an absolutely brilliant season, and of course what we expect to be a fantastic game. And of course to the SG himself for single-handedly marketing this game by writing to the patron and telling him to call off a meeting for the sake of the derby. He has done a great job. Hopefully that entertainment can be carried on into the derby. Nilikuwa nakushukuru tu, sikuwa nimekwambia kuje kitu. Also, once again, thank you to AAR, SportPesa, Gor Mahia, the Fourth Estate for coming out and for caring about the game to keep pushing it. For the fans who have been watching, streaming live via Gor Mahia's platform, we hope you enjoyed. We hope you're proud of the team and the contract that's been signed, and we hope that you will be there on Sunday to support them. To the head coach who's pretty much changed Gor Mahia's playing style, man, you should have seen them before you came the last few years, but hey, so it'll be very good to see how that works out. Good job to the technical team in general and the entire fraternity of Gor Mahia and football in this country. Once again, congratulations Gor, congratulations AAR, congratulations SportPesa for keeping the game alive, and thank you for your time. All the best. Enjoy, and we'll see you on Sunday. Oh yeah, CEO, please come. Let's move hamper. Yeah, players, we do of course have hampers for you. There's no way you're going without it. This is all about you, after all. And Gor Mahia is also setting up some jerseys for the AAR team from Gor Mahia. So, najua mlikuwa mnaweza fikiria mtabao wapi hizo jersey, kama mtatokea kwa study. Yeah, just come wearing the beautiful green or white. What's the whole oh, white. You guys are wearing. You wear green. Oh yeah, theirs is blue. No one likes blue. I only say that because I'm at the green first event. If I was there, I'd probably say the same thing about you, so don't take my word. But yes, you will be getting the jerseys. The chairman has informed me they are being brought. Meanwhile, once again, I guess it's an opportunity for us to say thank you as we wait for those jerseys to come. And we will be getting a photo op where we will get pretty much representatives of AAR, Gor Mahia, some of the players, and of course SportPesa representatives together on stage just for the pictures in terms of what the Fourth Estate can do. We did have a DJ who's going to be played, so earn your keep, my brother. As we wait for the jerseys to come and the photo op and the music is entertaining you, do not forget there's lunch. Nataka kuona plani mtaweka hiyo lunch my players. Wewe mnabomwa ile breakfast. Hakuna mtu aliwaambia kuna lunch. Wewe ukikula zaidi hapo wewe ndio waheshimu. So the setup being requested is that the players stand at the back, and then the officials can sit here or stand a bit lower so that we can get a whole group picture. As for now, I'd like to ask for AAR representatives Sheila. The three of you could come up here together with the chairman of Gor Mahia. He would like to present the jerseys of the mightiest team in the land, one of the mightiest in East and Central Africa. Alongside him is the CEO of the great Kogalo.
last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure?
There we go, the HR of AAR Peter. Mahia receiving his jersey of goal Mahia. He said he will be at the stadium, so hopefully he'll be donning that green jersey on Sunday. That game hopefully will be at 4 o'clock. FKF, if you're listening to the live stream, move the game. And finally there's Sheila receiving her jersey. We can put it on now. It goes with the dress and the shoes. Fantastic. All right, players, come on up so we can have some of them up here so we can, there we go. Sheila, Lola. No, this one there. And there we go. All right, we can take those pictures.
We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's all right. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's all right. Yeah. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's all right. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's all right.
Niaje wasee, wacha niwaonyeshe the real battle of
The newest millionaire in town. SportPesa ni kweli kabisa.
Hold on. We're not done yet. There's still more. Winners from all over Kenya wanajishindia mamilioni. Tukianza na SportPesa midweek jackpot. And now SportPesa mega jackpot, yani jackpot design yako. Na kama kawa tunakujenga bonuses za nguvu sana kwa kila jackpot yenye unacheza. Kumbuka, we've already had winners of the SportPesa Mega Jackpot. Samuel Abisai, Cosmas Korir na Gordon Ogada remains the biggest SportPesa Mega Jackpot winner in Kenya, winning over 230 million Kenya shillings. Time ni yako kuvunja rekodi na kujishindia over 283 million Kenya shillings courtesy of the SportPesa Mega Jackpot.
And then pale sportpesa.com, and for as little as 99 shillings each, unaweza kuwa the next millionaire in town. Na ukumbuke, ukishaeka jackpot slip yako, you can also share your bet na SportPesa. Let's go.
Oya majamaa, tuko na the mega jackpot bonus winner anaitwa JMO from Gedho.
Kwa majina naitwa James Machalia na nafanya kazi ya mechanic. Nilijoin SportPesa last year November date 28, hapo ndio nilifungua account yangu ya kwanza na nikaanza kubet na kutumia quick pick Na hiyo kwa bahati tu nilipata ya kwanza, nilibahatika tu hivi nikakula 20k hivi. Second ndio hiyo nimeekelea tu kwa hiyo quick pick pia. Nimejaribu nayo tu hivi nikapata hiyo 3 million.
Congratulations bana.
Sasa kwangu mimi nasikia tu la Januari imekuwa poa sana na pia ni end month pia. Hizo pesa nimepata napanga tu ni deal tu na vitu za gari tu bado. Tafute ka place hivi niweke shop ya spare. Nauziange maspare nikiwatengenezea gari bado. Bado hata kama nimepata hii 3 million kwa game 15 out of 17. Bado hizo za juu hapo 284 million hizo ndio na aim. Sasa nipate, taendelea kabisa.
Vipi wasee, welcome back to our how-to videos with SportPesa. Leo nataka tujifunze kucheza the SportPesa Mega Jackpots. Kama unavyojua, SportPesa is the true home of jackpots. Na sasa kwa jackpot yetu tuko na 5 jackpots in one. Yes, 5 jackpots in one. Come ni kushow. So, saizi tunatumia website. So, enda kwa website yako ya SportPesa. And then, unaenda una click Mega Jackpot. Unaona iko na 17 games. So, leo tuseme tunajiamini tucheze jackpot ya 13 games. Unaenda hapo, unachagua games zako randomly. Kama vile nafanya saa hizi. Randomly, hadi zifike 13. Game tu yenye unaona unajiamini nayo, ndio unaekelea. So, hapo ikishafika kwa 13 games, utaenda hapo chini, utaona imekuactivatea place the jackpot. Na kwa wale mabazenga mabazua kujiaminia na zote 17 out of 17. Hivi ndivyo kunaendanga. Ekelea zako 17. Mega jackpot, the biggest jackpot, 17 games. Unachagua vile unajiaminia. Kama umeridhika, unaekelea bet yako. Kumbuka kucheza SportPesa Mega Jackpot ni 99 bob tu. Alafu sasa ziko na bonuses chungu nzima. SportPesa Mega Jackpot, icheze design yako.
Stivo, lo se da di giornata. Ma to bando mi ali mandalo. E cosa ura gugu. O porto. Ma via mala magata tu mas na vele. Tu se yaju. Oya mama yo ne ku na vele. Ya mama yo ne ku na vele. Small way ama ku lo. Lori pa na mama vera mama. Pitala. Mama na torito te kama kini wala sunam. Mama di dokona dak na da. Ai kicho. Ai yakka. Di dokona dak na da. Happy mono. Kuchimono. Happy mono. Kuchimono. Kara te kuitano.